I'm gonna lean on you on this one because I really don't.
What do you want from me? I don't know anything.
I
haven't read
all this.
Have you read the
Nobody's read
document of understanding? I mean, I don't know what's in there.
Nobody has. The MOU has not been seen by anybody. Everybody talks about it. It's signed, but it can't be shared.
Yeah, that's weird.
For some reason, I don't understand. And then the people who are releasing information on it are the Iranians. It's like all the information coming out is coming from their side, but we can't read it and we don't know what it is.
That sounds like transparency at its best. I don't get it.
You sent me something that I was kind of suspecting already, a little screenshot, but I was like, man, is he forcing the issue so it was on his birthday? I don't know why. It just popped in my head.
The Wall Street Journal said that. That was from the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, I mean, somebody said it's a 60-day ceasefire. Okay. Is it a peace deal? Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's making me.
Well, you're not alone.
Insane.
Nobody knows what it is. Again, he has said today when he made a deal with the tyrannical, totalitarian monarchy of Qatar that they will be investing trillions of dollars into the U.S. economy. Apparently, it does. Money talks and morality, totalitarianism walks with him, no matter what it is. Apparently, it's so transactional at this point with him that it doesn't matter. You could be he would make a deal with the Third Reich to invest in our infrastructure if they were around. Based on what I'm seeing, I mean, Qatar is really the direct opposite of the United States in terms of civil liberties and freedom and religious liberties. Every single metric you could possibly measure a country by, this money that they've invested in Tucker Carlson has now come to fruition. And the president of the United States was sitting there with the head of Qatar today talking about the $1 trillion investment in our businesses here by Qatar. I never thought I'd ever live long enough to see that happen in my lifetime. And also now taking on the Syrian mad dog dictator to go up against Hezbollah and telling the Israelis to stand down, that this beheading guy who he has handpicked, according to him, he has installed, this is his own words. This is not me editorializing. He claims to have installed this Syrian dictator who is one of the most bloodthirsty Al-Qaeda guy. Eric's right. In Syria, he now wants him to go up against Hezbollah like it's some UFC cage match, and that the Israelis are inefficient compared to him. Again, the entire nation of Israel, and for whether you hate them or not, were the most beloved Trump supporters of any nation in the world. The left and the right of Israel has now completely turned against him. I've never seen a more draconian, radical turn overnight in my life by an ally.
But Mark, I thought that Trump worked for Bibi Netanyahu.
Apparently, he can't come up with names to call him in public. Now, you could say this is intentional to drag back in the MAGA right to win the midterms. Because people are saying that, Eric, that this is an intentional move by Trump to placate these people and lure them back in to win the midterms, and then old Trump will come back. Even if that's true, it is such a lack of moral leadership as to be disgusting.
That would be very cynical. It really would be.
Well, that's what, people are saying that as an explanation for what's going on. Nobody could figure this out. Nobody.
Well, I won't argue that. Like I said,
you're making a deal with the Iranian regime. They've killed 40,000 of their own people during the time you got involved in this in the past 6 months. You have issued statements which are flying around the internet of his statement saying, rise up, I will back you, I am Trump, rise up, Iranians. Now, when you sign a deal with the regime and the money comes out of Qatar, which is what he's trying to do, he's trying to have the money come from a cutout. So it doesn't come from the United States, the Iranian regime. How fucking stupid does he think we are? That Qatar is going to provide them with the money, and then we're going to pay back Qatar for the money. Really, schmuck? Really? You think it's we're that fucking stupid? You know, and to fund this regime and to open up the Straits of Hormuz, look, I don't understand what the difference is, because when we started this thing, the Straits of Hormuz were open, Eric.
Well, what worries me, and again, I haven't, and I'm going to use the same thing that I've been saying, because I can't read any of it. I don't have that information. Everything is just by what's being reported. Yeah. I think Wall Street Journal came out and said that people are saying that the deal is actually worse than what Obama had in 2015. Now, again, no, I can't confirm it. It's not out there. Here, let's see what J.D. has to say about it here. Because he's been marched around as the guy.
Now with Vice President J.D. Vance to discuss the latest ceasefire agreement in the war with Iran. Mr. Vice President, thank you for joining us this morning. You know, back on March 6th, about a week into the war, President Trump put out a post on Truth Social saying there will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. So why did he reverse course and agree to this deal now?
Well, George, I don't think he reversed course. I think fundamentally the president's argument was we are going to use the military to exert pressure on Iran, and we're going to get something that is good for the American people. And now we have that. And just to recap where we are, George, Iran's nuclear program is completely destroyed. What this deal fundamentally does is it reopens the Straits of Hormuz. You see oil prices have already come down substantially just in the last 24 hours.
I'm completely confused. I'm completely confused.
I thought there was uranium dust that people are arguing over.
What are they going to give us? I thought we were physically going to. I mean, you can just take Trump's comments one after another, the past 4 months to contradict every single thing J.D. Vance just said. Who am I? I have whiplash. I have fucking whiplash over this guy already. I don't even know what to make of it, Eric. I mean, are they going to give us the uranium? Are they going to charge? He's saying yesterday we're negotiating with them to charge tolls for the Strait of Hormuz now. He said that's on the table, Eric.
Well, not tolls. They said they denied tolls.
Right.
And but they said that Iran said they might probably go. And he said, well, so it's like you just can't call it tolls, fees.
Man, something.
It's kind of a double.
Why are they the only ones who believe you can negotiate with terrorists?
I don't know.
I mean, again, why do they believe that these are honest brokers?
Yeah, I don't. Why do they believe that never proven themselves to be very reliable in anything? And by the way, I love the chat. It's like, now, did you call Trump schmuck? I don't remember that. Did you say that here?
I don't know. I didn't say that, but I don't mind saying it.
Somebody's claiming it.
Right. No, see, we're either pro-Trump or we're anti-Trump. So it's like, it's one or the other, Eric.
Yeah, like I said.
How about individually picking apart his fucking policies like a normal person? How about giving him a tip of the hat when he does good and fuck him over when he does bad? How about that? Instead of just going along or denouncing him 100% either way. How about that for an idea of political journalism?
I agree. I totally agree. And like I said, the timing of it, like the birthday celebration and announcing that it kind of is like, ugh.
Well, don't forget the rush of Biden to get out of Afghanistan on the anniversary of 9/11. This has the smell of that. Still angry at me for pointing that out, folks? This has the smell of that insane withdrawal from Afghanistan to celebrate the whatever anniversary that was of 9/11.
Yeah, I mean, now again, as I qualify,
that's the least of the problems, Eric. Right?
Right. Well, and as I said before, unfortunately, I don't speak Farsi. I don't have the ability. I'm not on the ground. I don't know this, and I am dependent on sources, and it gets frustrating. People be like, the only reliable source about Iran is this. I'm like, well, how would I know that?
I know.
How do you know who is actually a reliable source about anything? And
one thing I knew was a reliable source was Trump, because he denounced Tucker, he denounced Megyn Kelly, he denounced all these people, and now they're back in the fold again,
or something. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's weird. Like JD kind of was on the back burner for a while, and all we saw was Marco. And JD, he's going around, he's doing stuff. That's cool. But now JD's front and center on this deal. And I do know that it's been reported, and it was reported a while ago, that Iran asked for JD Vance to be the guy who was involved with this a while back.
Wow, maybe he's a little soft. But what is he doing? He shows up somewhere. He's not negotiating with anybody. He's just a figurehead himself. What is he physically doing?
I don't know. There's talks that he may be the one who actually signs the deal in Geneva with whomever. And then I'm like, well, who's going to be there? Because the optics go both directions. If the vice president of the United States is the guy who's there, the foreign press secretary in Iran and like a parliamentarian is not exactly the same level of a smaller country.
Especially when you have a quote unquote supreme leader.
Well, who nobody has seen. There's no documentation of the guy. I don't even know if he's really alive. I mean, he could be in a coma, and everybody is talking for him.
Yeah, we don't know. We really don't know. I mean, this whole thing is so messy. It's so crazy. I've got whiplash from Trump going back and forth on this thing. I've got literally PTSD from him just whipping back and forth with contradictions about himself by himself the past 3 or 4 months. I mean, it's just been endless. Completely unnecessary. I wish he wouldn't have said anything. I mean, I wish he wouldn't have said a word. And apparently it's not possible. My theory is he got in too deep and he had to pull out for the midterms. He thought this would end quicker. He fucked up and now he's trying to clean up the best he can.